Hey guys, what's going on? It's me. Um, yeah, not even sure if you guys are there now, and that's fine. Um, so for those that don't know, I used to go by Kirkus McGurkus. I don't I don't really want to talk about it that much because well, it was cute, but it was it was incredibly cringy, and it was very low budget. I mean, granted, I didn't have money, I didn't have a job. And I used to do Pokemon walkthroughs like a couple years ago back in high school and stuff like that, and I never really finished them because I just didn't have time to. And I got caught up in life. And for those that don't know, my name is Kirk, and well, basically, let me just sum this up for you. So I've been through high school. I got busy with play productions and musicals. Got some lead roles, had some minor roles. Um, Finished up high school. I'm currently enrolled in a community college near me, and I'm going to be a middle school history teacher. Um, and I'm passing my classes, and despite having to go online for reasons and the words I can't say, but judging when this video is going to be uploaded, well, yeah, you already know what's going on. All of you guys around the world know what's going on, and yeah, it sucks, but yeah, I'm not really at liberty to say. You know what I'm talking about. So, I am now going by, for those that have still tried to see if I uploaded any videos or if they can try to find a way. Some of my old friends are like, we want to see your old videos, man. I'm like, I really don't. I want you to go over to my other channel, which I'm not mentioning in this video because we're not doing it anymore. I'm not part of it. They're not doing it anymore. The other two guys I'm with, and it's not because we're not friends. It's because life happens, and all of us have gotten busy. We all are working. We're all in. Two of us are in college. All of our other friends were all college. Some of us are married, and well, I have one friend that's married. That's around my age, but actually he is my age. Um, but yeah, long story short, I'm back, and I'm now known as Gyurk Skywalker because of Ray, freaking Ray. I'm not gonna get into the tangent here, but if Ray can be a Skywalker, then I can be a Skywalker, right? No, but in all honesty, that trilogy is a trash fire full of SJW propaganda, and I'm not for it. I'm just going to be blunt with you and tell you how I feel. I think it's stupid. If you're wondering why my hair is sticking up like a Neanderthal, that's because I haven't had the time to get a haircut or the ability to, because, well, situation has caused places to pretty much everything to shut down. So, yeah. I'm hoping to get one before end of May because stuff, vacations and whatnot, and just so my hair doesn't look like freaking alfalfa from Little Rascals. Anyway, so I have basically decided to come back and do this. Again, there's not going to be a lot of videos. Let me be clear. There's not going to be a lot of videos right now, and because I'm going to be getting supplies together to do more videos. Again, this is going to be more of a hobby because I already know what career I'm going towards. So whenever I get to that point to where I can say, hey, I'm going to do this, then I will. But before that, yeah, I'm really not going to have the resources right now to do that because I'm still finishing up school. I'm only working a few hours right now, a few days a week because, first of all, I'm part-time anyway for school. And then the other reason being I have to because of the situation going on, social distancing and whatnot. So I'm only working certain days right now. So so I want to tell a little story here about and this will lead into what my first video is going to be. Now this channel is going to be gaming, movie reviews, movie talks. And sometimes I'm going to also try to start a little bit of I'm going to try to get a podcast going at some point with two other guys. Now, granted, I'm starting another channel with two friends of mine from high school. Not the ones I did YouTube. I was doing YouTube with for a while in high school and first year of college. But these are two different guys that I was in plays with. They were in plays with me. Great guys. Sorry if I'm moving the camera on a lot, just because I'm holding they're doing this on my phone. As you guys know, for those that watched my old videos when they were up, I am infamously known for holding my video stuff like this, and it being all wonky because I was playing Pokemon and whatnot. So yeah, long story short about that, we don't talk about that here. I probably how do I word this? Yeah, I was a cringy kid, and I'm still cringy sometimes, but I try not to be. I really try not to be. so, the story. The movie review, the first one I'm gonna do is on a little movie called Walt Disney's Peter Pan. If for those that don't know, it's a Walt Disney picture that came out during the golden age of Walt Disney, when Walt Disney was still alive and running the company. It was 2 years before he founded his first theme park in California, known as Disneyland. And it came out in February of 1953, and it was a phenomenal hit and success. It has not entirely aged well in terms of the animation is fine. They've updated it to HD. It's on Disney Plus. It's on YouTube Digital. It's on Blu-ray. It's almost 70 years old. It's insane how old the movie is, and it's a timeless movie based on J.M. Barrie, the guy that created Peter Pan. It's based on his play, which eventually became a novel, which became multiple movies starring women as Peter Pan because they were seen as more agile to do the role, and they always looked a little bit younger, sometimes than getting a grown man to play Peter Pan. And Bobby Driscoll, in the Walt Disney version, he was a voice. He worked for Walt Disney in a few movies known as The Song of the South and So Dear to My Heart. Excuse me. And Treasure Island, which eventually would be made into an animated movie, which is basically Treasure Island but in space and space pirates, called Treasure Planet. Same story, just different character designs, and it's in space and different other terminologies in the movie. And then he was also the first official male actor to ever play Peter Pan in his actual gender, which is a male. So, yeah, he was, sadly, he died at the age of 31 from drug abuse and substance abuse. I'm not going to go into that right now. That will be for a later video. So, this was my first year of college. When I watched the movie again. So here's the thing. When I was about 4 or 5, that was one of my favorite all-time movies. I didn't understand why I loved it. I just loved, the idea of never growing up and going to a fantasy land. Because, most little kids are very creative and imaginative, and they love fantasy stories. Fighting pirates, dancing with, I'm just going to say, for a better word, natives, tribal people, I guess you could say. And hanging around with fairies and pirates and mermaids, all that other cool stuff from mythology. So I watched this movie again when I was 19. So this was back in the summer of 2019. So this was this previous summer. I watched it again right before my second semester of college got out, before finals, and I was immediately taken back to my childhood, dude, and quickly. For the longest time, the original animated Aladdin from Disney was my favorite Disney movie. Peter Pan is now officially my favorite Disney movie, for reasons I will go to in the review that I'm going to do. But of course, like I said, there's going to be gaming, and there's going to be other content, vlogs. I'd like to eventually do excuse me. I eventually want to be able to do a thing called the Gjurk Skywalker podcast. Now, Gjurk is what my nickname my friends that I'm going to Disney with in August have given me. Girk, because my name is Kirk with a K, except they call me Gjurk. So, except I make it Giurk to make it more like Star Wars, like, it's an odd, because they always had different, very odd names or very exotic, out of our world names. with some Bible names mixed in, like Luke, Ben, Leia, Sam, stuff like that. Anywho, so yeah, it's quickly become one of my favorite movies of all time. Again, and it was already in my top 5 favorite Disney movies. It's just now at number 1 in Aladdin, the original animated Aladdin. Still a great movie, still one of my favorites from childhood ever, and I watched it a lot more than I did Peter Pan growing up, even when I got older. But it's my second favorite Disney movie now. Like Peter Pan, the music is great. Again, I'm gonna go into the review, but I'm looking forward to doing that, with bringing that to you. Give me some time on that. It's gonna be a few more months before that happens. I'm gonna give some updates before the videos are gonna come out. I'm also gonna be starting a channel this summer with my buddies. My one buddy's getting PC stuff worked together. My one friend is not doing any of that stuff. He's just gonna be there for the videos. Because he's, saving up right now for something very special. I'm not at liberty to tell you guys. He's told us, me and my one other friend that are going to Disney with him, I am not at liberty to say, and I'm going to keep that private for privacy reasons. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep that privacy reasons. Thank you guys. For those that do see this, again, I don't care how many people see this. I'm just doing this as a hobby again, for fun. I hope it does well. I'm going to keep politics out of it. I'm going to make that very clear. Yes, I am very opinionated on Twitter. However, that is not going to be brought up on YouTube. What I say on Twitter does not come over to here to YouTube because it's very divisive. So I'm just going to say it, if you get offended easily by stuff, you probably don't want to follow my Twitter, because I'm just going to say things how it is. And you can disagree with me, and that's fine. We can have discussions about that. I'm not going to go at you and chew you out for disagreeing with me. I'm also not going to block you like some people do. Star Wars Explained, blocking their Star Wars fans that are actually true Star Wars fans. See what I did there? Again, not going to go into reasons why. I'm just going to keep politics out of here. Going to keep religion out of here. Maybe I'll mention it in my podcast, but I'm not going to force it down anyone's throat, and I'm just going to talk about it, more so about my faith than I feel more comfortable to, because I feel like you should in a podcast, not shove people down people's throats. Let me be clear, I'm not going to do that, but I am going to discuss, certain things, with my friends and what we, believe. We're not going to be afraid to talk about that. However, we're not going to talk about politics. We're going to keep politics out of podcasts and pretty much everything I do. And the only time I ever mention politics would be if it's in regards to the movie I'm going to be reviewing, like something political or something that's off color, inappropriate, that is not politically correct. Which, of course, this first movie review, Peter Pan, it's not a very politically correct movie, but I don't care. And I'm getting kind of tired personally of Disney on Disney Plus censoring stuff, and also turning off comments and stuff, and pandering to SJWs. I also do support Geeks and Gamers. I'm not on there, but I do support them. I do like their content. So if that's going to be a deal breaker, well, hey, I don't need your respect. So just going to put that out there. But for those that do want to watch, awesome. That's great. I hope we can have a great time, and, it is what it is. And thank you guys once again for being patient, for those that have been waiting for me to upload again and actually have uploads that you guys can view. Thank you guys once again so much for the support in the past, and welcome to the Geark Skywalker channel. Looking forward to bringing you guys some content in the future. I don't know if it'll be near, but it will be at some point. Lord willing, I definitely will. If not now, it'll be at some point. I will have some reviews out for you and some content out for you. Just give me some time to get through Disney trip and whatnot, and yeah. Thank you guys so much for your love and support, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace out, everyone.